It's been a little longer than it was meant to be since we were last in here. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that, but we're back in Subnautica Below Zero, and to be 100% honest, I definitely don't know the next thing we're supposed to do. I know that we spent like the last 20-30 minutes of the last stream running around looking for that greenhouse area, and we finally found that. From there, I feel like there was kind of a direction we were led in. Maybe there's going to be a waypoint or something to go and actually look at, but yeah. Happy 4th of July, happy Sunday, hope everybody's having a good day. What's up, Save the Turtles? Victor's in here, Puller's in here. I like the name. Good. Okay, so there's at least an artifact there. We talked... My scanner thing came up. What was that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we scanned this before. We talked to whatever her name is. Since we're potentially going on an adventure here, let's actually just steal everything from her garden. Eat those. Okay. Should be fine. Sierra Bolt, thank you so much for the bits, man. Really do appreciate that. We should have somewhere a... How do I get off this? We must have brought the sea truck here, or did we... Oh boy, it's been too long. Where the heck is it at? I somewhat seem to recall... Oh yeah, it's way over there. We were swimming around looking for this and got away from the sea truck, and when I finally spotted it, I didn't want to take the time to go back to the sea truck and potentially lose it. Some way there's a way down off here. Am I saying... Bakamian, am I saying your name close to correctly? I hope so. Hopefully it's something like that. I went in the ocean and... Yeah, that'll happen to you, you know? It's no good. How do you get the 300 in Call of the Wild? Also, happy 4th of July. 300 in Call of the Wild is obtained by purchasing the Yukon Valley DLC. It's actually a part of the map, one of those map-specific weapons. How the heck? I mean, that's water, right? I hope we don't splat. Okay. What's up, Stumble Canine? Well. Can he eat me? I tried. Can we still ask Call of the Wild questions? I mean, yeah, we might not focus on Call of the Wild stuff necessarily, but it's just, you know, it's part of every stream, whether we like it or not, so I don't mind it. Do a backflip? I would have been lucky if I could have just landed in the water at all. This looks kind of worth exploring. Maybe we'll do that. When do you think Rancho's coming out on console? They said July. They do Tuesday releases a lot.
Oxygen.
Maybe... I think I said the 13th is what I was hoping for. I doubt it's going to be this Tuesday, but maybe next Tuesday? Posture check and hydrate. All the things. I'll just get stuck, don't mind me. Where is my... Goodness. Struggling. Gonna be a very Subnautica 4th today? Indeed. By the way, surprise, Kyla's here.
Hi.
Don't know if I made that very clear yet. Just like magic.
Magic.
What's up, Cycle? Hydrate? I did. Okay. Back to this. Made it this far without dying. Pleased with that. I want to just explore straight down a little bit. Maybe it can lead us to how to get to that artifact anyway, but looking straight down, it seemed as though there may be some unexplored area down here. What did Corpse do?
He knew that I was here.
Ah, yes. Hey, Billy. Do you pheasant hunt in real life? I have never gotten to go. I think I'd like to. I think it would be fun, but I've just not had the opportunity. I've not seen this game at all, and it's beautiful. Subnautica Below Zero and the original Subnautica are some of the best looking games ever made, in my opinion.
Significant geothermal activity detected below. Beware of high pressure and temperatures.
Down here? Or... I think you only get such messages once, which would sort of imply we haven't been here. Where's the... Yeah, I think we've been to that ship, though. Yeah, we'll kind of just go around a little bit and see where this takes us. So happy when I said she was here, of course. Literally, what, 48 hours ago, there were no plans for such things. Made it happen. Goodness, as we're making it happen to get through that little opening. It's fine.
Always fine.
Hey, Paolo. What state would you like to hunt other than PA? Can I choose Alaska? Probably that. This feels oddly familiar to the place that we spent a bunch of time exploring in the last stream. Why is there a light there? Is this the same? I think I did this before. No? Okay, that was an accident because we don't have a way to get to this. I mean, it helps. Fossil excavator? I wonder what some of these things are. We also have all those plants from Marguerite's base. When we get back to the main base, eventually, we need to plant all those things. We have like a more consistent food source and water source, actually. Well, one thing I'm fairly certain of, the fact that this led us to an artifact, probably it's not the way to get to the artifact that we have waypointed. Docking module? Sure. What's that?
So we're struggling out here.
With what?
I'm in a band.
Ah,
Little bots or whatever they are.
Warning.
rude.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Paolo's doing great though.
Doing great. Are you gonna do a second Great One grind? Kyle and I were just talking about that right before the stream.
Oxygen.
Probably, but there's been so many shots since Rancho del Arroyo, it doesn't feel like the same exclusive club to get one anymore. So, I'm less inclined to do so. I talked to... Grim was in the stream, those of you that don't know him, he's the one that shot like 5 of them now. He was asking if I was going to go for the Great One Huddle, and I said if I can kill the next Great One within 3,000 kills of starting that grind, I might try to do a third. But again, they just don't feel as special anymore, so I don't know. Getting 3 makes them not as special in my opinion. Even if they weren't, you know, so commonly harvested by everyone else. I want to find... I don't even know what that docking module does, but I want to find the last fragment. A lot of times they're all sort of clustered in the same area, so I'm assuming it's probably around here. It's another alien thing, but that might just be a bit of an indicator to go down towards where we were. Go get some followers real quick. Sounds good, bottom boy. Deep water scares you? Yeah, there's a pretty decent subset, actually, if you look in some of the different, like, Reddit threads and stuff for Subnautica. There's quite a subset of players who have the game, want to explore further, but have that, I can't think of the name. There's a phobia specifically of deep water, and I want to say there's like a Subnautica, whatever that phobia is called, like a thread just for those people that really, really slowly try to advance further in the game. It's interesting. Like I was saying earlier, the game is so, for one, intriguing. Is that moving? Oh. It sure was. Anyway, intriguing and just graphically one of the best looking games there is. So I can understand it. I don't need to be in front of this and die, but can I like... Nope. Yep. Figured that would happen. I got an initial spawn great one on Layton, then got one on Rancho. Can I go for a third for a huddle? Might as well if you have 2. I don't know though, as far as like getting 2, having them fighting would be pretty neat, so I'm not even sure. Whoa. What are these? I wonder if this is similar to kyanite? So in the original Subnautica, large crystal formation. Maybe it's not. It's morganite. It might be something we can mine with like the prawn suit. There is a prawn suit in this game. I'm not 100% sure Well, we got some fragments of it. I don't know if we ever got all of them. I was going to say I'm not 100% sure when we can actually get it, but we might be able to make it sooner rather than later. For now, though, I'm going to keep on looking around here. This is cool. Ooh. I don't know what that was, but it's really big. We're going to go slow. Yes, that's the one, Billy. Where'd it go? Okay. Before it comes and kills us, I'm going to just repair here. So that if it does attack us, it's not going to just break our little ship. Subnautica VR is super creepy. Yeah, I'd like to try it, but I don't even have a VR setup to begin with. If there was ever a VR hunting game that was really good, because I know Hunting Sim was in VR, I would probably go ahead and get a headset and then I would try such things as Subnautica in VR. There's a prawn. Yeah, this must be an area that the prawn suit is sort of needed for. As per usual, I probably don't have. Not only do I not have a beacon, I don't have the stuff to make it. I don't know what that was. There should be... What is it? Copper? I have the fabricator. How do you make a beacon? Yeah, 1 copper ore. If we could find any of that out here, I'm really half afraid to come out, because I know something large swam right through here, but 1 copper would allow us to make a beacon, and I definitely don't know how to get to this area, so it would be nice to have a beacon to it. This is torpedo arm. I never used that in the original, so maybe we'll make it. Imagine having a release date for console. What a concept. Wild. Imagine an albino great one. The rate that great ones are being taken, we're probably not far off from seeing the first legitimate rare great one, because there's been ones that have been hacked in or whatever. But, oh, there's copper. Cool. I just think that would be... Oh my god, hi. What are you? Stop it. Do I just automatically die now? Sure do.
What a death.
And the Flopster dies. Well, that's gonna get rid of my copper. Sad to say. Oh no, it's not. You keep 1 random item, and I had only picked up 1 item since I was last in the sea truck, so we're good. No worries. So that... I'm trying to think, is the Reaper Leviathan in the original Subnautica, does it insta-kill you? We also had lost a significant amount of health, so that might be why. Okay, before we die again, let's deploy that. A coordinated release. Crystal biome. Okay, for the most part we can probably stay in the sea truck now. Which I'm sure it can hurt the sea truck too, but it'll be fine. There are prawn suit arm fragments around here, and that's stuff that we're eventually going to need, so while we're here, I don't love my odds of easily making my way back here.
A Leviathan class creature is near.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me know about that now, after I already died from it. Does it know we're here? Oh, it sure does. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I have the thing. Right. You want to stay away? While I go and scan that real quick? Don't mind me. Already died? You gotta not do that? Man, that's a good idea. Or not to that. Surely you meant do. I did get a 235.5 gold melanistic. How rare is that? I mean, melanistics in general are obviously really rare, so to get one that big is especially rare. I'm glad it's stuck. It's no longer stuck. It's fine. Where are you at? For a large thing, you're pretty good at hiding. Get out of here. I'm just trying to get parts from my thing. Ooh, wait. That looks harvestable to me. Stay over there. Watch out for that thing that's just ate. Yeah. That was so kind of her to give me that heads up. Ah, we do have kyanite here. So kyanite is a heat-resistant crystal, I think, and there was a thing that the like PDA lady said about there being geothermal activity in this area. So if there's like some kind of rock grub, it's like a shiny bug. Anyway, if there's some kind of volcano sort of deal, we should be able to actually progress with kyanite upgrades. So we'll get stuff like that when we can. He just wanted a hug. It was a very aggressive hug, but you know what? I get it. Sometimes it happens. Ah, I hear it. I don't like it. I don't know where it is. I don't like that it can just swim around in this very tiny area but be so invisible. Get away. I'm so glad we have that upgrade, otherwise I wouldn't be very brave right now. I prefer my pre-trek diamond muley to my trek should have been diamond if I could shoot straight muley. Do you prefer the antlers, or you just prefer the fact that it actually made diamond? That's a genuine question, by the way. Is there stuff down in there? Doesn't look like it. We're getting close to the max depth we can explore currently with the sea truck, but there's another arm. I don't know if we have the full thing for that, do we? Yes. Okay, at least we have that. Again, the torpedo arm's not been something I've used a lot, but maybe worth it. Ooh. It goes further, that's for sure. And there's another one. Awesome. Smoked a level 5 black bear? Nice. It bothers me how easily they disappear. For such large things. The big legacy was nice, but the other ones looked horrible. Yeah, I saw a image of somebody got one of the, like, I think it was the old twisted rack, but it's fixed. And it looked weirdly like the legacies in the main beams. I don't know what these guys are good for, but I assume something. They wouldn't glow like that if they weren't worth something. Nice, Alex. Don't hear Mr. Leviathan around here. We still can go 50 meters deeper, plus whatever we can swim. This reminds me of kind of like the Lost River in the original, because there's a fairly distinct kind of path that you're supposed to follow. That's all the power stuff. The one thing I'm worried about is food right now, but we should, because we have the fabricator, we should be able to just grab fish and cook them. Level 4 mule deer, nice. I've noticed on Rancho that there's not as many like huge mule deer, at least in my experience so far. Ooh, okay. Don't crush. Sell one of my kidneys? Why?
What?
Why are we selling my kidneys?
Not yours, but...
That's what it says.
Oh, well, never mind. I thought it was for that person.
Oh. I think that giant squid trilobite is a diamond. The thing that was killing me. I don't know why I'm scanning these things. It seems like those are the only two arm fragments in this area for the prawn suit. Don't want to go too far. I just want to confirm that there's nothing down further. Alright, we'll loop back here. Oxygen is a much bigger deal. Did we ever... I feel like we got halfway to making a rebreather and then didn't. Although she doesn't make comments about 200 meters, so maybe we do have it. At least $5. Holy.
Warning. 30 seconds of
Are we wearing a rebreather?
remaining.
No. Where is it? Must be back at the base. Pretty useful being back at the base. Selling it for the great one? Who's purchasing it and giving you a great one? We're just sort of resource collecting, by the way. I don't know. Well, fuck. Let's get rid of these. I was gonna say, I don't know at what point we'll be back here, but might as well have stuff to make a couple upgrades. Is piebald reindeers silver rare? I would say piebald reindeer are reasonably common, but if it was a male, which I'm assuming if it was a silver it was, it's still pretty rare. you just have a very high number of female reindeer. This is difficult to stay above 650. You'll have to repair again. 12 bucks? Cycle's trying to make a reasonable offer. Hello. Nope. It still pushed us below 650 and hurt us anyway. Rude. A rusty spoon. Yes. I hope... Okay. Starting to see the roof of this place. Wasn't sure we were going to get out. Okay, repair this before he comes back. The old year was a 238 blonde. Not too bad. Dull rusty spoon. Okay. I think, despite the fact that we gotta say hello to this guy again, we're probably gonna head back out. It doesn't seem like we can explore too much further. Where'd he go?
The crystals in this environment are confusing my senses, and yet I feel certain there is something important to learn. A facility or a body component. Perhaps both. I cannot tell.
Well, sad to say I can't get down there without the prawn suits, so I guess we'll have to come back. That almost makes me want to change the name of my beacon, wherever that's at, to explore below, like add something in there. Where's that beacon? Not that. I hear you. Get out of here. Okay, it's way over there, so we have some distance before we get back, but as long as I don't just drive past it, I'd like to change that just to... Because we only get to do this once a week, to have a little reminder that that's kind of the direction that we need to move in eventually.
Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Trying to not crush, it's fine. Are we going to jump on the Hunter today? Not today. Sundays we just do the Subnautica streams. Hey Joe. Happy 4th. Feels like forever since I caught a stream. Feels like it's been a little while. I know I saw you in someone else's though. I feel like that's why I'm somewhat not feeling like it's been forever. I forget, who's, was it TK's? I know I saw you. Just casually scoot through here. I wonder what these things are. Do I dare get out of here and look? I guess. Jade membrane? I don't know. I think some things are just scannable to learn more about the environment. Some you can scan because you can harvest them, but smacking it with a knife did nothing. Hey. Nope. Excuse me, it didn't work. Why did it not work? Get off. Can you snort them? What? What is that question referring to? Ah, that was it, Joe. You're right. Wish I could have stuck around for that one, but I had to finish a video. Let's see one of those rock grubs again. You know what? Are we enough away from that thing? I want to see inedible grubs. So yeah, they gotta be worth something. Hi. Welcome back. Stop it. I just want to go pick up a grub and live my life. I don't know if it can come down in here or not. No. Alright. Snorting children. No, no, no. Don't recommend. How do I get out of here? Hello. I'm gonna go this way, you go that way, and it'll be fine. Yeah, right. The beacon was by his house. Good. At least when you go to type, it does pause the game, which is a nice little feature. For those of us that struggle to type. Friendly reminder to save. I probably should. Good idea. Okay, explore. Nope. Go deeper. Apparently selling organs is illegal, in quotes, in the US, but you can donate bone marrow for about 3,000, sell hair for a bit of money, and donate blood plasma. What a useful bit of information. How the heck did I get down in here to begin with? That's the crystal biome. Oh, wherever it was the beacon I put down. Maybe here? Kind of looks like it. I don't even remember what we were doing, to be 100% honest, before we found this area, which is great. Still waiting on that BreadVed link stream. I still don't recall ever saying I was going to do a stream like that. Why are we spinning like this? Okay, there's that thing. So we're on our way out. Just don't know why we're doing barrel rolls. I think we'll stop back at the base and then make a decision on where to go. Boy, coming up out of here, it's not very obvious. The lighting is just kind of weird. Just the areas to get up and out of this sort of cave system aren't super clear. By July, what year? 2049? Definitely. Okay. I think we're good. Good to know, Victor. Glad you have... I was going to say standards, but that's not really it. I have a question about the whitetail fur changing glitch. I shot a mellow whitetail buck on Arroyo. Will it change fur if I put it in the lodge? I don't think putting it in the lodge has anything to do with it. We had a conversation about this on Friday's stream. There is a chance it's the lodge specifically that has the issue. I believe it's kind of like a fur type ID thing though. So, like in coding and, you know, game development and stuff, when we shoot a melanistic whitetail, we see a whitetail with like the jet black fur and that label that says melanistic, but the game sees some string of numbers or characters that indicates that it's melanistic, and I think probably what's most likely happening is because they changed the commons, they still had to keep the old commons. Like, they still had to keep the old textures for common whitetail, the ones that are in the lodge. I think anyway. But, so that old ID somehow is crossing with, like, the new rare ID or something. So really, it might stay melanistic, it might change back to common, but I don't think it matters whether you put it in the lodge or not. Fair enough, pal. Piebald whitetail are ugly. Yeah, I don't get why they did them the way they did. They're one of the only kind of ugly rares. That said, I still really like my piebald diamond, but piebald for, say, red deer, roe deer, musk deer, looks a little better. True piebalds need to be a thing. I wonder, you get some really bad looking ones. You could also get some really good looking ones. I wonder what the percentage would be of ones that just look terrible. My new gold piebald stayed how it was? Yeah, but they haven't done the fix yet. The fix won't be until... who knows when, really. What'd you say?
No one knows.
No one knows.
You guys will probably get a hot fix before we even get the map.
I bet it'll be like the same day.
Smart.
They do those sorts of things somewhat often. Euro bison. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I don't know why they're called piebald. They ought to be leucistic, really. I think that's what they actually are. Okay, did we ever... yeah, we did. Couldn't remember if we put this big room in here. So, you know what we need to do first is swap out some batteries. Do that one. We'll do that one. We also have a pretty well charged one already. So that means we can also do that one. Get them all charging. I guess it's that. And fresh ones. Nope. Too many buttons. Okay. Where is our habitat builder that doesn't have a battery? Right. I want to do a grow bed, which we have the thing for. I just don't know where it is. Right in the middle. I always put them against the wall. Oh, right. And that ends up being an issue to actually harvest anything, so Did that? Yeah. Does it take more titanium than it used to? It must. We'll just grab it all and it'll be fine. Okay. So then we're gonna put all these in there. I guess this should be in a separate thing. And so should that. So we'll do small little pots. Piebald coyotes? Yeah, they're not that good. They could be better. Can this fit in here? It can. And that's going to go in there. I think we're good. So then, just drop off some of this stuff. I'm not too sure what a lot of it's going to be used for anytime in the near future. I do want to look, though. Do we have the prawn suit? I can't remember. That's not the middle. It was close. Don't worry about it. Will it still grow if they're rotten? I believe so. I think the rotten is mostly just an indicator as far as actually consuming it. Vehicles.
Emergency.
Now we're missing
Malfunction
a prawn
imminent.
suit thing.
Seek calorie intake immediately.
I guess we'll try to not starve today. Where's a fish? It's not a fish that I can really eat, but we'll take it for water. There's a fish. All the fish. Need to work on your placement OCD? When I'm playing in like a casual playthrough, I'm more particular about it, but not trying to spend much of a significant portion of our 2 hours a week trying to play something. Well, let's dock this real quick. Should actually get it charged up. Need a hearing apparatus to see it better? Probably. Second extinction after this game for Subnautica, or for the Sunday streams rather. I think we're gonna do the Red Dead story. We might do in September when Second Extinction goes cross-platform, assuming they're able to do that. We might start doing like a Saturday stream every now and then. What am I doing here? Food, that's what I'm doing. Where? I don't remember the layout of the base. Hold it! Whoa. Harpy, thanks for the prime sub, man. Welcome, good to have you here. I was not prepared for such things. Okay, got that. Get this. By the way, Kyla has the Discord link there in the chat. If you're not in there already, make sure you join that. Link up your Twitch, get the sub roll. Take advantage of the cool stuff that comes along with that.
Vital signs
Alright, I guess for the moment, we'll also just get full up on food and water. Jellyfish. Love it. No fun solo? No, it's not. It's much more fun with one or two. Others, I guess I should say. I want to drop...
100 meters.
Oh, yeah.
Efficiency decreased.
Where is our rebreather? I'm almost sure we made it. Okay, I guess I'm just eating that raw. That's fine. Not what I meant to do. It's weird how all Leviathan, our name has something to do with like a... or with death, like Reaper, Ghost, and Shadow. Well, there was a Sea Dragon and Sea Emperor in the original. Don't let me leave this place without checking the lockers for a rebreather. That's okay, Victor. I don't even think it's that bad. What do you mean? It's great. Alright. There's a chance we didn't make it. It needed, like, fiber mesh. It wasn't that bad, as I recall. I guess we didn't make it. Should be... equipment? Where did we not get to? I was so sure we had the thing for it. Still suit. I remember getting that. Maybe we don't. It's upgrades. Interesting we can make upgrades here. I kind of like that. So what even is this for? I feel like I didn't look into it very much. Oh, modules. Okay. Makes sense. Anyway. I think... for one, we'll repair this. Can you not on here anymore? Okay, we'll drop it down and then repair it. Slap me? Oh, I know why we can't repair it. There's no battery in it. You guys slap me? No? I'm tempted to clap and make it sound like you did.
Well, now you just gave it away.
I know. Saying that I wouldn't do it. We used to, when we were kids, we would make it sound like we were fighting and do stuff like that, and my mom would think we were in some kind of epic battle. Okay. Now that we can repair the thing, what's up, Andy? How's it going, man? I wonder why. I thought when you docked the sea truck in the moon pool, it put the module in a place that when you left the moon pool, it would just automatically dock, but it's like... excuse me. I didn't even move. It just did that by itself. Anyway, it's like offset, weirdly. Thought you were fun. Fun equals violence, is that how this works? Okay. So I think we're going to go and try to find that artifact again. Because it's a pretty decent distance down, maybe we can find a prawn suit fragment while we do it. The other thing is we can go and look by Marguerite's base entrance, because I know that we had... I'm not sure if it was in that ship, but we had three prawn suit fragments. We're only missing one. I feel like she has her, like, custom prawn suit, but I'm pretty sure I tried to scan that. Yeah?
I said probably. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Just saying.
I see. Hey. No touch. That one. I agree. I don't think this is the right way, but you know, maybe it'll lead to something else. Why not? Did say onwards and downwards, so we're just exploring. To be honest, that actually worked pretty good, despite the fact that the Leviathan killed us that one time. We were exploring quite far down this time. A lot of times my titles in Subnautica end up not being what happens. What's up, Atlas? How far along? I think we're like 10... I guess it's almost 11 gameplay hours. Currently, I'm trying to get to this artifact over here. I need one last prawn suit fragment, so kind of as we're looking for a way to get to that, because I know we spent a bunch of time in the last stream trying to find the entrance to get to that artifact. But I'm hoping to maybe stumble into stuff as we look for that entrance. This is all speculation, of course. How many hours do you play Call of the Wild every day? I was trying to gauge it. What day did I fly out there?
Tuesday.
Okay. So on Tuesday I can give you a better estimate, because I can't look when I'm in a different game. My Call of the Wild hours in the last 2 weeks was like 50 something, but it was almost all in the previous week because I wasn't even here for most of the first of those 2 weeks. So at that, just say it's 50 hours in a week. What is that, 7 hours a day? Considering it's not just a work week where it's 5 days. I think I might know where it is, Atlas. I'm kind of hoping to stumble into one as I'm exploring around, but maybe later in the stream. It's also not something that I think is absolutely necessary right now. It might be, but I'm not too worried about trying to make it immediately. We're just kind of exploring. I think there's a lot to explore yet down to that 650 meter mark that we can get to with the sea truck. Also, I never made the snow fox, something like that, the land vehicle. I should probably do that, but eventually. I seem to recall there's a light stick. Where's that going to take us? I don't remember being here. Did we find the thing finally? Found something. What is that? There's a way in. Cool. Are those Qs? No, they're like omegas or something. I don't know. Does this fit? Let's try again. Dang it. Prawn suit's so helpful, it's extremely useful later in the game. Yeah, it's just a very slow moving thing is why I'm a little apprehensive, I guess, about trying to make it immediately. Okay, what have we found here? Whoa. Is this where I'm supposed to be?
Warning, passing 200 meters.
Good thing I don't have that rebreather.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I mean... Okay, there's a thing. We're good. Artifacts that way. There is... I would love to know what they were doing. Thermal plant. Eventually when we make a new base... Oh, we have that already. Well, anyway. When we make a new base, I'm sure that'll be useful for us. We need next plant. Whatever this is, this will be useful. Or... we already have it. Unfortunate. Okay, this is definitely going to be the way in. Well, look at that. Easy. Not gonna lie though, if there aren't more plants... Builder fragment. You have that. If there aren't more plants, we're gonna have a hard time surviving this one. Well, maybe this isn't even the right way. I don't see any more plants. I think I have a spare air tank that we might be able to make use of.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Uh-oh. We'll be fine this time, but I'm not so sure this is gonna last forever. We're so close to that artifact. I gotta think it's down in here, but...
Warning,
Yeah.
oxygen remaining.
Ah, no, we're not looking good. We got the prawn suit fragment, so it's fine.
Oxygen.
Okay, if I do that, it gets us a little bit.
30 seconds of oxygen.
Probably not enough. It's good to know that worked, because I hadn't really properly tried it. Pretty sure we're gonna die here, unless I can... Oh, it's this way. Ah! Found it and everything. So close. Yeah. So you drown at -8. I was hoping we might be able to...
Indicating more of my people's activity.
Got so close.
The images I am receiving are fragmented, repeating. I am struggling to locate them precisely.
Fragmented images. Why would that happen?
So we gotta go back, but...
Theorize that
Wait.
the locations are deep and shielded by a refractive material. Perhaps amongst large crystal formations.
Well, we were there already. So probably prawn suit's next, and that would actually sort of make sense as to why.
Our searches have been useful, but ultimately I have no definitive evidence as to the fate of my people. The network I hoped to rejoin may no longer exist. I cannot feed it.
There could be a million reasons for that. Like, what if the network had a system update? They're on version 2001.4 and you're still on version 14.2.
That would make me incompatible. How would I even begin to plan my upgrades?
Okay, that's not what I meant. Bad example. You still know how to get home?
Yes,
So don't give up. Go there, see for yourself what happened.
you are expressing optimism, but it is not
Optimism.
Hope isn't based on statistics. It's born from a drive for something better. There's a poem Sam loved. Hope is human. Hope is... Oh, right. Hope is the thing with feathers.
This does not match any fauna designation I can find in your PDA.
It's a line from a 19th century Earth author.
Oh my god, we were so close to having that last time. That's annoying.
Hope is the thing with
Why couldn't I
feathers
scan this?
that
Because this looks
reaches
like...
in the soul.
It is the drill arm.
Sings the tune with
Well, I can't get it, so
First off,
guess it's fine.
promise we'll get answers one way or another, Ellen.
Adding hope to your database.
We were like 2 seconds away from being absolutely fine last time. Cut this open real quick. I think we have plenty of oxygen. Power cell, we'll take that. That can certainly be useful. There should be one more oxygen plant right there. Research, hope. Wonder what that's for. That's a thermal plant. We have that already, so no worries there. Should just be up and out. I'm actually not certain we're gonna make it. We have that extra air tank, so we should. Yeah, we'll make it. We're good. Now, what did I say about dying? It was fine. It was well worth it.
Warning.
Got the stuff we
30
needed.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
I know, we're fine. Is that one of those little rock grubs again? Come with me. Not sure what we're doing with those yet, but I'm sure they're going to be useful. Okay, so turned out that was actually pretty good for our progression coming down here. You know what else we ought to do? Because if we're going to build the prawn suit, we're going to need a bunch of materials here fairly soon. Things such as this might be worth breaking. What's in here again? Titanium, silver, that might be good. I don't know what that was, but it sounded bigger than me. Silver, we'll take all such things. Silver is necessary for like wiring kits and stuff, so I'm guessing if we're making a vehicle, we're going to need those. All these little things hidden back in here. Work. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, good enough. Can't beat the original, what, Jurassic Parks? Not possible. Even though I don't have the perspective on the new ones, it's fine.
I told you you could watch the new ones. Or we could, so you could see the comparisons.
Uh-huh.
And no.
That they're not as good.
I mean, no.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta figure it out yourself, not just from what I say.
Not just take your word for it?
No. 'Cause then it's a little biased after that.
You are the expert, though.
No.
I see. That sounded like my cat? The sea creature thing? I have no opinion. I told you I got the expert's opinion. Once you make a prawn suit and get a drill arm, you can mine the ore deposits. Yeah. I'm curious if because I couldn't scan that drill arm over there. I don't know if I have it. It still should allow me to pick up titanium from it. Or does it come with a drill arm? No, it comes with 2. I don't know. We'll find out here shortly. I think that'll be the move. Hopefully collecting resources isn't too bad, but even if it takes most of the rest of the stream, making the prawn suit's going to be a good move. Did you tell me that yesterday?
Yeah.
You said about me watching them without you, though. I think.
I meant in general.
Okay. Hi. Favorite map in Call of the Wild? Still Layton, even though I do quite like Rancho. He's a male, they never listen. Wow. Okay. Dock this. Get that charging, because there's a good chance we're going to be running the prawn suit and needing to charge that too. I want to see, what do we have as far as other potential power sources? Bioreactor would be probably good. So I need to make another room, but it might be about time to do such things. I think we should. What do we have? A little bit of titanium already. Not a ton of it stored. We kind of use it and then throw away a lot of the stuff that we pick up for other stuff. Should be fine. The books?
Yeah.
Were there books?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's what they're based off of.
I was never aware of such things.
I mean,
Okay.
no surprise.
I remember I was having this issue before. I don't know what collision... I must have something in the base. Because when we went to do the moon pool, it was a royal pain to get a place for it to go, but we can come off the side. Did that? Excuse me. Why did that not connect? Okay. And then I want to do that. It might require a reinforcement. No, it's fine. Hi. I need that actually, thank you. Repeat it to the wall, it's more likely to listen. Give it a shot. Alright, I need to make lubricants and a wiring kit. I think we might have, well, even if we have a wiring kit, make another one's no big deal. Audiobooks. Do they have T-Rex roars in them? I bet they don't. Okay, and I think it's... Is it one of these? I don't remember. We'll make it work regardless. Books are a lot of papers combined. Yes, that is, you know, part of the premise. Alrighty. Let's make a bioreactor. We have all these plants now. And we can use those as a source of power. Like I said, if we're going to be charging our vehicles in here, it'll be good. By the way, this is automatically put in the center, so don't have a heart attack when I place it. Okay. Probably the way to do this really properly is going to be... Get out of here, you weirdo. Gonna bring a bunch of these for a reason. So, what we'll do is get in here. We'll make 2 more, if I can figure out where they are. Ah, lacking the titanium for such things. Well, anyway, 4 of those in there. I need 4 more titanium, which we might not actually have. We might need to go and get titanium, which is not something that often happens. But, oh, never mind. Okay. We're going to plant 2 more potato plants in that room, and that's just going to save us running back and forth to actually power the place. So if we do just like this, for the sake of making it as quick as possible. Okay. 1 in there. 1 in there. Where did I get this? I have no idea. Was it like a byproduct of the lubricant? Might have been. Okay, next step. What do we need to make the prawn suit? I actively made sure to avoid that sportsman channel. I don't like shooting them. I didn't want her to never hunt with me again. Like, I can try my best to not get knocked backwards, and sometimes I still have to take a step back. Was enameled glass, did we need the teeth from those snow dogs, whatever they're called? I think we did, and I really don't know that we had extra. Or no, that was fur. How do you make enameled glass? I don't remember. Enameled glass, lead and diamond and normal glass. So lead had been a pain throughout. That'll make normal glass. I want to say we should still have... Yeah, there's a diamond there. Lead we're definitely gonna go look for. In the meantime, can you pin... Never mind. We don't need to go back up there. Blueprints. Where do we need to go for this? So computer chip and plasteel ingot. So titanium and maybe table coral? It's the one thing I'm not super certain we have any of left. Yeah. Copper would be nice too, but I think we have that. Why I went this way, I have no idea. Low center of gravity helps for shooting the 3.5 inch. Probably. Why do you use 3.5? What's everything? Like squirrels? There's not gonna be any squirrel left. Excuse me. No, that's not what I wanted. That's a little annoying. I bet you did, though, if you're shooting against the tree. The good news is you don't end up going backwards from it. Okay. I don't know why this is... like... okay. I'm just gonna push it over here. It'll be fine. So we're gonna have to make another one of those. I guess it was hurt. Let's not push them around in the future. Good to know. Oh, you know what sucks? We had like a lot of food and water in there. Eh. Oh well. Stuff to find for now. What was your plan coming out of high school? I didn't really have one. I went to college to be a software developer. And for like a year, I kind of was enjoying that and thought it was going to be good. But then, I don't know, the more that I kind of got to see what software development was, the less interested I was in trying to do that as a career. Cleaning dishes. I did plenty of that, trust me. Did plenty. Oh my god. I see that now.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah, good. Remember all that food that I told you was in the other place that we just blew up? Oh, the other thing is... you can eat the raw fish, actually. But, we also can't just cook a fish and save it because we blew up the fabricator on the back of the thing. It's great.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
At least getting in and out's quicker without that thing on there. Come here. Rude. I think we might need this and this. Gold we have, copper, I think we have copper wire. So then really it's just titanium and one piece of lead. And I recalled somewhere last time we found like a good number of those outcrops. We kept on going down in like the creepvine cave things, but somewhere else ended up being better. It's just been so long I don't know where we went. It was down deeper like this. That's not one, is it? I mean, we need titanium too, so we'll look. I think it's limestone. I don't want to play. We're gonna go this way. No. Thank you. I've done enough blowing things up for today. Certainly don't see any of those galena outcrops, or however you say it. Galena? Maybe. I mean, this seems like a good area. We're pretty far down, so I don't like getting so far away from the sea truck, but there's lots of little oxygen plants. I'm gonna guess, though, this isn't the place to get them. Ironically, now you have significant input into software development. That's kind of true. I don't know how significant such input is. I mean, if I'd maybe made a really big deal about something, but I tend to just offer my opinions, and that's about it. Okay, let's just sort of... well, there's the crystal biome thing, so let's go that way. Hopefully we'll find such outcrops without too much trouble. Ow. We are a little more maneuverable without the fabricator thing. So we'll have to... I don't think it was too big a deal to make, but we'll have to make another one sometime soon. Are they fighting? We're not gonna ask questions, actually. What's Lucky talking about? We're getting chomped by a shark as I'm trying to read that. Oi! Don't do it. There's a diamond. We might as well
Passing 200 meters.
replace such things when we need to make more enamel glass
Increased.
later on. Okay. I can imagine this being an area where those sorts of outcrops are. Although there aren't really any, it's just kind of resources that are growing off the walls of the place. What did that? Something cut our power. I don't remember it being those shark things, but maybe it is. Got all sorts of fragments, so we can have titanium for days, which is good too, but need the lead and then we're good. Where did this? There was another one. I know there was. My ability to completely lose track of something that I saw 5 seconds ago is concerning. A scope shotgun with 3.5-inch rounds? Are you talking like a slug scope or what? Because I was thinking about, my pump has given me so many issues with the,
Starvation imminent. See calorie
what are they called, like
intake
true glow sights or something? I've just had all sorts of problems getting them to line up. They're just not well made to stay. They move pretty easily. So I want to get one of the little, like, red dot scopes, but that wouldn't be something you could scope yourself with, so I'm assuming you're talking slug scope kind of thing. What'd you get, Lucky? Was it a cobra or something, or was that your old one? I forget what we were saying there. Speaking of such things, I'm hoping we can get our new bow sometime soon. I need a fish. Not one of those fish either, but we'll bring those two, I guess. Not one of those fish. I don't think I can eat those. Might go the other way around. How are we finding all unedible fish? I think those are fine.
New creature discovered.
Hi. Goodness. It's barely worth anything. Oh, I didn't... No wonder we were
Vital
dying. I
signs
forgot to eat the other one.
stabilizing.
Makes more sense. And no worries, Lucky. I was just curious. Alright, still no galena outcrops. You know what's annoying? There was one on the way out, and had it been lead, we'd be good, but it was titanium. It's almost like 50-50 as to what they actually contain. It would have been quite nice. At this rate, we're probably just going to go back in the little caves that we've explored before. They don't respawn. That's one there, I believe. Please be lead. Thank you. Alright. I think we got all this stuff to make a prawn suit. Unfortunately, we then have to make the fabricator module for our sea truck again. Truefire. Truefire's a good release as well. You should send me a picture of it because I'm curious what you ended up going with. I think I've talked about this on stream recently. I never realized how big of a deal like the specific type of release you use is. Like, I don't mean wrist versus thumb or anything like that. I mean the specific, I don't know the terminology, but the
Calorie intake
way that the
regulated.
release clips the string, the wrist strap, the distance from like the wrist strap to the release itself, all those little things. Like, I shot with my brother and my sister's releases, and I could never do well with them. A bitey fish, the most rude of fish. This poor guy is going to be in for a rude awakening. I don't know why I had to do that, but it was necessary. Expensive bow, but I use a $40 release. If you're comfortable with it and hit good with it, though, I wouldn't change it. The only reason I wouldn't change my release is it's just wearing out. I would like to stick with it, but I think it's about time. I really want to get essentially the exact same thing, but newer.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Why, thank you. Okay. So, assuming we have the lithium, I know we picked some up, so it's in a locker somewhere. We should be all set for this. Old release, the clip was chunky and the trigger locked back, so you had to push it up to lock it on the string. That's how mine is. I kind of like that. Oh, I had glass. Doesn't make much difference. We'll drop a few of these things in here. Grab that. Okay. I need lithium from here. We're gonna make a titanium ingot. I used any wrist release. I'm surprised that when you say they feel the same to you, like draw cycle and everything. I need one more lithium. Because when I'm drawing with my brother's release, I have to like grip it so much differently. Because the wrist part doesn't sit the same place on the wrist, I guess. It's hard to even explain. I have to shoot a back tension release. I want to try one of those. I'm intrigued by the concept. What's up, Shadow Ninja? Thank you, man. Good to have you here. Good timing to show up as well. We're actually making a fairly big step here in our Subnautica Below Zero playthrough. As long as I can get on this thing. Okay. Get this. Take 12 years in the meantime. Fabricator thing. Teleportation module. I wonder how that works. Anyway. Fabricator module is another 3 lead. I don't wanna. I don't wanna go look for that. What's the storage one? 3 lead. I don't want to go find 3 lead. It's been such a pain. Where did our prawn suit go? I'm curious what the crush depth is immediately. We can probably make the depth module pretty early on. Okay, it starts at 400. We also have just 2 normal arms. Speed boost. Well, that's new. I like it. Okay, before we do anything crazy here, it can move way quicker. It's not about the anchor point, though, that I'm referring to, Sportsman's channel. It's just like the feel on the wrist and I guess the distance to the trigger. Okay, we'll do something about our... Wow, water might be a more pressing issue. Do something about both, then. Sometimes I forget we have things for this now. Wait. That's not what I wanted. It used to work different. Okay.
Vital signs stabilizing. Vital signs stabilizing.
Get all this taken care of. Guess that's ready. Water still is not looking that good. Perhaps we should still drink one of those. We do have 2 little fish for this as well. Awake? Oh. It's fine, Lucky. Sleep drugs. 'Twas a long day. Okay. Yeah, I really don't feel like going and trying to find 3 more lead after the struggles we had just to find 1. Also, we had plenty of table coral, I see. So, instead, I wanna, for one, try to find the depth module thing here. Enamel glass, which... Did that require lead? I don't think so. Synthetic fibers. and rubies. We might have most of that. Oh, it did require lead. That is a bit frustrating. We don't have the drill arm either. I didn't see any way to make it, but I can't understand why I couldn't scan that one that was over there. Let me make sure it's not here. Modules. Oh, we do. Okay. 5 titanium, lithium, 4 diamond. Do we have 4 diamonds? If we do, we'll make that. So the thing about the drill arm is that we could find a deposit of lead and then just drill out a bunch of it, and then we wouldn't have to worry about it probably for most of the rest of the game. Maybe I'll organize these lockers one day. Maybe I won't. We're gonna be one short, aren't we? Oh no, we're good. We're good. Alright. Instead of going back and forth, we will... Was it this? No, it was this. 1 lithium, 5 titanium. I know we have the lithium. We use titanium for a bunch of stuff. We have enough to make that. Well, in that case, I think we'll take the prawn suit out and do a bit of exploring, specifically, really, to look for a lead deposit. Storage module, you know that would be good too. What did that say, lithium and how many? 3. Go back and make that before we do anything else. Move into Canada. Was it too hot in the night?
Hmm?
Was it too hot in the night?
Yeah, that's why I woke up at like 5:30 in the morning.
It,
Well, like got up and moved around.
I see.
It was dying.
I see. Cold, rainy, and miserable. How lovely. How are we looking here? Before we take off, we'll keep the base powered. We will also make the storage module. I just think that's going to be smart. It'll allow us to potentially bring more back. And who knows where I parked that? I don't recall. Just random over here. Sounds about like how I would do things. Upgrades. Drill arm. Oh, I can choose what side it's on. I want on the right side. And then that. Alright. I don't know where the heck we're going, but we're going to go somewhere. And then lead was necessary for the depth module. That's kind of why I felt as though we should do this. Somehow I had a speed boost while we were, like, falling. If I can do that again, I think that's the way to scoot forward nice and quickly. Vancouver isn't your problem? Fair enough. How does 3-day weekend, but the only time you're not working is this afternoon, or do you have like 2 different jobs or something? I don't understand. Anyway. Somewhere that's better lit would be nice. Do I have lights in this thing? If I do, I don't have control of them. Probably generally regardless, deeper is going to be better. You know, that crystal biome had a bunch of stuff, but we need that MK1 first. Excuse you. Punch you away. Sideline jabs. Gotcha. These are all... whatever. Not the kind we need. Not that I really intend on getting little pieces at a time, but if we found a bunch of those outcrops, I certainly wouldn't complain. That's actually one of them. Titanium. I hope they kept the thing from the original Subnautica, by the way, where the drill arm automatically deposits anything that you drill into the storage. Another one of those outcrops, actually 2 of them. 0 for 2. Oi! I'll drill you. Okay, got 1. I still would rather find a... oh dear. Still would rather find a deposit. Man. What, we got like 4 of them and 3 were titanium? Kinda rough. curious if there's more around here, though. I heard you that time. Nice, Paolo. We're doing the opposite of what I said, which is great, but... Okay, that's 2. If we find one more, we can just make that depth module anyway. But why was it 3? Was it 3? It was to make the enameled glass. How do you make synthetic fibers? I don't understand why my brain thinks I need 3, because I don't think that's the case. Fiber mesh. That's ruby. Spiral plant clipping. I don't even know what a spiral plant is, so we might be a little further away than making that than I thought. We've probably... I feel like we picked up synthetic fibers at one point, but I'm pretty sure we used them. Oh, now we're just going. You should get a melodiamond pheasant, then have it turn into a common after the patch. I'm pretty sure the new species aren't going to have their fur types change. Wow. Found this place by accident. I want to say it's only the... like, the species that we already had in the game that are also on Rancho del Arroyo that might have them change. Because there's no reason for them to change the fur types of the others. It's that I missed before.
Warning. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Something else that I already have. I feel like we were supposed to get here much earlier in the game. If I take the prawn suit down in there, I'm not extremely confident we can get out, but there's like a titanium deposit in that. Okay, I'm gonna do this carefully. Land here first. Yeah, I don't love the odds of getting back up out of there. Not without some kind of thruster thing. Yeah, better not.
Warning. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
How much do your arrows cost? I have the meat seeker arrows that TK makes. You can check out his website now, actually, for such things. I don't know exactly what they were per arrow, to be honest. 22 an arrow. Were you geese hunting with $22 arrows? That would be ridiculous. Kind of hope it happens. What, the pheasant thing? I'm quite confident they're not going to change them. What was it? Titanium. Man. Terrible luck with those things. Yeah. Got myself turned around. Help. At least we're finding the little outcrops. That part's been easy. Alright, so we have 3 lead. I'd like to find 4. I needed 3 for something else. I'm pretty sure we only need 1 for the depth module, actually. They're everywhere. Why did I find it so difficult before? Maybe it was because I was flying around and not going slow along the bottom. Thank you. What a pro.
I try.
Yeah? It's funny how this, you know, mech suit can gently pick up a fish and not kill it. I don't even know where we're going. I'm kind of hoping to find that spiral plant thing. Does it say if I get really close in the... No, because this sort of looks spirally to me. No luck.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Do we have... We need to look for flora. Not exploitable. C. Yeah, see, I don't scan plants very often. I don't see anything about a spiral plant. It doesn't say anything in the blueprints, does it? No. Well, if we can find some rubies as we go deeper, that also would be good, because we needed quite a number of them for some things. Boy. Quite the drop-off. Del Arroyo is a straight copy of the real old Mexico hunting resort? What? Oh, hold on. I'm not so sure we can go...
200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I don't think we should go this way. This feels like end of the world, Leviathans everywhere sort of deal. No, thanks. What's called ribbon? Or what? Out of curiosity, because I thought I saw... I know, there's ribbon planes, but that's something completely different. Never mind. Don't mind me. Okay. I don't know where we are, but maybe there's something here that we can use? I'm curious, because there's always a chance those plants are land plants. I didn't look at that, but... no. Not sure. Is there a new survey, or what are you guys referring to?
Yesterday's survey.
What's that?
Yesterday.
Oh.
They posted one.
I was quite the busy lad yesterday, so I missed out on that. I have to make sure I fill that out. Well, the good news is we're in an area that has literally no plants. Ooh. Copper. That's one thing that I feel like is very easy to come by. So we're not going to drill for copper. But if there's some outcrops around here, maybe we can find one that we actually need. A lot of times there are clusters of such things. There's quartz, there's copper, more quartz. Did I say corpse?
Yeah.
Seems likely. I was busy getting ready for her to be here, Sportsman. We decided like 10 o'clock, what's the day, Friday night?
Mm-hmm.
And then I had like videos to prep and had to do all sorts of things. There's a survey, nice. Animal art?
I don't know. I haven't taken it.
Interesting. On my extra concern, I put coos deer should be added. Yeah, I think that's something that should be pointed out a good amount. Give us coos deer. Okay, what we're not seeing here are those plants. I feel like it's because it's required for the prawn suit. It's probably like a further down kind of thing. Realistically, for one, we found a decent amount of lead, so I'm not as worried. But as far as exploring to be able to find like a plant, the sea truck's faster and can go deeper right now. We'll do a little magic trick. Alright, what did I need to make? We're probably going to go ahead and make that fabricator module since we got the 3 lead. We'll need to grab one more when we eventually can make synthetic fibers, but who knows how far away that is right now. I want to pin that instead, wherever it's at. Fabricator. Okay. Plastilinga, computer chip, and 3 lead. So, get the lead out of here. Oh, we actually got 4. So we're fine. I'm going to leave... No, I'm not. I was going to leave one of the prawn suit storage, but when we come to the next stream, I'll completely forget it's there. I already know how that goes.
Welcome aboard.
So I think we have everything to make these. We need to plant a bunch of these. 1 seed too many. But then we can eat a couple. Chop up 1 more. Now we have 2 seeds too many. I don't know what kind of math this is. Anyway, We have the titanium already. Need one more lithium. These two things. That. There's our lithium. And I think, unless I'm crazy, we have all the things just in our inventory good to go. Hirsch needs to be reworked. Unless you're Victor. All the crafting. They changed the rack in my diamond mule deer. Did you have the backwards rack? Because I think they did fix those. Alright. We'll go and make another fabricator module, which we're never going to push around and explode again. That was very unfortunate. But at least it didn't take too long to fix. Where on Earth did something push our mobile vehicle bay around? Uh-oh. Excuse me? There it is. Are you saying Hirsch is fine? I think Hirsch needs, like... If they added pheasants there, Hirsch is automatically, like, 12 times better. Pheasants are cool. Alright, make that for me, guys. We're gonna go and... get our sea truck. The other thing I want to do is make sure that I dock the prawn suit, because it doesn't seem to have a ton of power right now. We'll get, like, a efficiency module at some point. But I'd like to have it charged for when we do actually need it. And since we have the bioreactor, it's not a big deal to use up some of the base power. All the moving around. Hunterman, is your red deer run like Jonsdorf? Peasants on Hirsch? Yes. If you hunt Hirsch now, you're a peasant. That's what it is. Never had any problems with Hirsch, just not a rookie map. The thing is, it is a rookie map because it's like the first. It's not a map that should be for, you know, rookies though. There's much better options. Okay, yeah, spiral plant. Where on Earth will we find that? I don't know. I think we're gonna go down towards her base first. She had quite a number of plants and such things that way. Finally, cultured people. Not a typo for the peasants on Earth. I think it's accurate. That was, I don't know, Hunterman. Somehow hunting red deer, like in the mountainous area of Hirsch like that, that was, it hit different than any other red deer hunting. Says you got 2 diamond and a milligoose in the past week. I need to hunt them before they do something weird and change them. I'm just so focused on Rancho right now. I forgot, Hunterman, about your red deer troll ridiculousness. What was your number? Like 28 or something, right? No touch. I know it was a really high number. I don't recall exactly. I always wanted a legacy small rack diamond red deer, but was never able to get that lucky. I had a couple 949s. It is nice having that peace of mind, having the fabricator module that if we suddenly need food or water, we can stock up on that easily. 6 trolls. That's usually what I do, Sportsman. I haven't done that in a little while, though. That or play Classic. I kind of have moved towards playing Classic when I edit if I'm doing anything. Geese hunting requires too much attention to really be any kind of effective at editing. They fly by too much. It was 19 before one finally decided to stop giving me pain. I was sure you were over 20. I'm waiting on Victor's Hirsch Guide YouTube video. Hey, Skies, happy 4th, man. Hope you're having a good weekend. Is that a thing? No. Alright. We're looking for, like, a red plant. The fact that it's called a spiral plant, I don't know if it necessarily is going to spiral up like some kind of thing. Ragged pitcher plant. We're probably going to be scanning plants when we get the chance too, because there's a chance we're going to need those at some point as well. Pheasants on Hirsch as long as they fly. Yeah, they're a little frustrating the way that they hang around. I think it's going to be in Tuesday's video. There's one that I chased for like a really long time, like a big one. I hope they fix the tracks. It's order to track Bobcat, though I did already get my diamond. Yeah, if you saw yesterday's video, I was complaining about similar things. Rabbits are awful as well. Like, if you try to track a rabbit, you literally have those individual poop tracks, and that's 99% of what you can actually follow. Without the particle effect, good luck, basically. It doesn't tend to go well. I don't think we've been down here since we got the module for this. We might be able to actually find stuff here. That wouldn't be a spiral plant, right?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I'll do the survey. Bigfoot on Hershey. I'm still in the game. Well, there's Bigfoot tracks. What on earth? Why? Help. Pilot fabric? I didn't know you could do that. That was weird. Okay, I still don't know where her base is exactly. There ought to be light sticks. I see no such things. Might do a small Hirsch guide. You should. I think like a Hirsch hotspot guide would do really well. Wait a second. We've been in this ship, right? Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is the ship that's just outside her base. Yep, those boxes are open. Okay, so I guess we went the wrong way. I feel like the new map is empty animal-wise. You can walk around for like half an hour to an hour and see nothing. I have not had that issue. Maybe it's just that I've kind of focused on specific areas a lot, but almost anywhere I go, if I'm running a road, there's rabbits or pheasants. The other nice thing is there's consistently stuff active on that map. Like Parquet, for instance. When I say active, I pretty much mean drinking. Parquet after like noon, you don't get a whole lot going on. Whereas on Rancho, early morning you have bobcats, right after that you have whitetail, after that you have mule deer, and then throughout the day you can hunt rabbits or pheasants or turkey just away from the lakes. That's the part that I've liked the most. Go for it, Victor. I'll tell you what, if it is the kind of guide where, like, if I can go check it out and find, it doesn't matter if there's trophies, just a number of animals, I'll share it on the community tab as well. I remember tracking the unknown track on Classic just so you didn't crash the game or for it to teleport. I'm still pretty sure I killed one, I just don't know. I can't be certain. I don't think I spotted it because it kind of just appeared there. Okay, there's her base. So yeah, I'm pretty sure our crush depth last time was 300, and we weren't able to take the sea truck like down through here. So maybe that kind of looks spirally. Or is that the same? Yeah, it's the same as before. Even though I'm very confident of that, yeah, had to check. Would be a real shame to find it and not get it, because it does spiral up around the thing, but does not do anything with it. I find afternoon water buffalo at their rest time is good. Yeah, I mean, you have pumas drinking there as well. There's just, for me, I don't have much interest in hunting pumas, so I basically ignore that. Water buffalo are cool. I do want to actually get a couple more diamond water buffalo, I think, for the lodge. We have a lot of the large plaques filled. at some point I'm gonna have to make a decision. This is really good to know that there's a entrance to this biome just by going through her base or past her base. Good info. Kyanite. I certainly don't see any plants. I don't recall there being plants here either. I just remember leviathans. Yeah, not gonna go down in there. I'm pretty confident there weren't plants in this area. Who knows, sportsman? It might be. I don't think I was there, no. Hey, how you doing? No thanks. Why do you sometimes not care about the shocks that I give you? Rude. Stay away from me. Probably gonna die when I get out to repair this now, but I guess I'd rather die and have my sea truck survive, because the sea truck takes a lot more to build back than just respawning. What did you think of all the pre-scoring 2.0 animals now showing trophy rating in the lodge instead of their score? I'm sad. Man, I wouldn't say I saw that coming, but that's why I made a new lodge. They never could match up, even if they made it the trophy rating. Because whitetail, for instance, a 1000 legacy whitetail was 213. That's like a small gold now. So I figured even if they were to do that, it wasn't gonna... You know, they're no longer as impressive. Like a 213 1000 scoring whitetail isn't as impressive next to, I don't know, a 250 diamond when you're just reading the numbers. But yeah, I mean, specifically for 1000s, it was nice to have those and just know that was like the max score essentially. You can still have and know max score animals on the new system, even though eventually that won't be a thing with True Axe. It's just that if you don't know for each species what the max score is, you can't just look at that number and know, I guess, whereas 1000 you can. The old system with like cross species kind of scoring was nice, but it also was a little bit arcadey is the word that's been often used. We've been here, right? I want to confirm. This is probably the one we were at today, actually. Yeah, okay. Would be ashamed to be here and then leave. Bring back Boone and Crockett scoring? I truly don't understand why they didn't go that route. The thing is, if they were to do that now, they gotta redo all those past True Axe, so I don't imagine we're gonna get it. But Classic has it and it works really well. It's nice too, if you are, even if you're not, but especially if you're a hunter or if you just like follow hunting. Everybody knows like a 200-inch whitetail is huge. Everybody knows like a 400-inch elk is just massive. And when those are the scores reflected in the game, it's quite nice. You can know exactly what you're dealing with. Whereas Call of the Wild doesn't make it as obvious. That sort of spirals, does that? Yes. That's so lucky. Chop them all up. We'll plant some back home. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think we'd find that today. Did we get them all? I think so. Pretty sure only one clipping is what was needed, so we'll plant probably 2 in the exterior grow bed back at the base, which is this way. So we can make the depth module now, right? Wasn't that the only thing we were... Oh, rubies as well. We might need to go and find rubies. Depends on how many we have. I didn't look. We've kind of slowly but surely been using them. You can find them deep near the starting area though, so it should be okay. Are you going to only stream Subnautica today, or is there a chance for some hunting? Sometimes the shocks don't work. Not a fan. Get out of here. Anyway, Sunday streams are just for Subnautica. Good thing Kyla isn't here. Why?
There's caps.
Caps.
But my bot took care of it anyway, so.
Nightbot helps such things. That and spam. Okay, back at it. Today I'm the hunted true. It is nice. A little change of pace. Gotta actually worry about what's around you a little more. I guess if you're hunting Cape Buffalo, that might be a thing. Sometimes they kill you, and then you kill them, and then they fall on you. It's great.
It's karma.
One of my favorite stream moments. Do you think they should bring back the old racks for Call of the Wild? I've had a lot of conversations about kind of re-adopting the old legacy racks. I'm not sure what to do about the scoring, because I do think the new scoring system is better, but I don't think there's much of an argument to say that true racks look better than legacy racks. Now, you can say that there's more variance, and that's definitely good, but what you could probably also do is take the legacy racks, add like a bunch of like high gold and diamond racks, and then you sort of get that variety there anyway, and you can hunt to try to get like a certain rack, and we do that anyway. Like for, I guess red deer would be a good example. If you got the small rack diamond red deer, you'd probably want to hunt and try to get a bigger rack diamond red deer. I'm trying to think of another species that sort of has that. I guess whitetail now. There's like a really small rack diamond whitetail, there's a medium rack diamond whitetail, and there's a big rack diamond whitetail. So that aspect is there. Adding that to legacies and adding more racks to try to hunt for, I think that would be fine. Can't wait to start on that video now. I think I'll actually have trouble sleeping. Well, hopefully, if you're laying there struggling to sleep, you can kind of get a little base for the video in your head. I do that all the time. When I'm excited for a video project, a lot of times I can't sleep and I'll sort of start to try to figure out the, foundation of the video. Absolutely, Corpse.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, back to... I don't remember what I wanted to make. Was it the... No, we had the drill arm. Must have been this then. Synthetic fibers, which we can almost make. I need a ruby. I know we have at least one. I don't know that we have 4. Starting to question... Okay, now we have exactly 4. Imagine that. Okay. We've been very lucky with the amount of things that we picked up by pure luck. Alright, now I need that one lead, which... Who knows what I did with that. Promise I'll organize these. Maybe not. And... What, a diamond? I'm pretty sure I grabbed one. Did we use that? I remember saying, yeah. And then 2 quartz. That's in one of these. Okay, gonna make glass. You never do the vids I suggest you to do? Maybe they're not good enough.
Wow. Rude.
Just a joke. I can't record my deer hunts IRL. Apparently next shots are bad for the YouTube. Why? Wouldn't you be able to, like, just cut away? I think I know the part that you're referring to that's bad. But should be good. Gonna suffer for that later? What are you gonna do? Not send memes? Nope. Thank you. Okay, crushed up 700. That's still not really enough to go that far in the crystal biome. So I wonder... Oh, wrong place. This right here... Kyanite... nickel we don't have. We have the kyanite. Oh, we can do it. Yeah, that's with nickel too. So we must be able to get nickel. I bet in the crystal area. We only have 15 minutes. So I don't know that we're going to get down there today, although I'm not sure what else to do. Okay, here's the plan. We're going to get a bunch of food and water stuff ready to go. So we just need to... we need salt, I guess. We need fish. And we should be able to kind of have like a little survival pack, I guess, ready to go that we're going to stick in the prawn suit storage. And next time, we'll spend a significant amount of time looking for that nickel, because that's going to be necessary for progression anyway. And you know what? I haven't paid a lot of attention to specifically,
Vital signs stabilizing.
like when we were in the deepest of areas, what kind of clusters such as this were there. There might be drillable nickel down there that won't be that big of a deal. But without knowing that, I don't know that I want to go down in there just expecting it to be easy. Because if it's not, we got to explore around. And we're going to have to deal with that Leviathan. It's probably best that we're somewhat ready. Now that I think of it, torpedo arm or something like that might be a worthwhile investment. I don't know how to use it, but we'll check into that next time as well. How many fish do we have? Well, if I could have got that one. Come here. Okay. Let's get 2 more. If we can find 2 more, I saw a bunch. Just need to find your sister's death site on land? Oh, I didn't know she died. That's a bit of a spoiler, but I see. Is that something we need to do sooner rather than later?
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
The deer I shot last year was a neck shot. I hit the upper half of the neck. We found the bullet on the inside of the front shoulder, like it followed the neck down the body. Were you shooting downhill? Almost had to have been. Okay. Bladderfish, please. Rip, it's not a big deal. I somewhat expected it, but I definitely did not know that was the result, I guess. How the heck are there no bladderfish around? Excuse me. Have we finally harvested them all? Probably. They're usually quite abundant right around the base. Ock. Okay. Go pick up a baby hang. I can't turn them into water, though. That's not going to help me. Or do you just want me to pick it up and throw it? I can chuck it down into the water. Ah, hi. That was creepy. Are there any that are immediately available? Heh. Nighttime was not the move for this. I don't see any. Alright, I guess we're going to just go towards the drop pod then. There's got to be bladderfish around. We're just getting unlucky, I think. You talk about a fireworks thing?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of where to do such things. I'm sure my mom will have some kind of better idea. Last-handed? Left-handed? What do you mean? Oh, I forgot we were looking for salt. There's a bladderfish. What are you? I think we looked at them before. I was hoping for like 5 or 6, and we should be pretty well set. The thing is, we're gonna need, yeah. Let's get all these because 5 or 6 plus we need probably 3 or 4 to replenish the amount of water we're currently missing. Now, of course, they're all over. See all these little purple gluey guys? Not even a problem to find them. Well, don't need those. The other thing we need to do is plant those spiral clippings. Okay, base is over that way. Sort of downhill in a stand like 12 foot to the floor, shot at 40 yards, but it was about height of the base of the stand. Huh.
Seek fluid intake.
That's interesting it did that, but bullets do weird things when they impact. The last buck my dad shot, which was, what, 2016, he was shooting like at a pretty steep angle. I think only like 20 yards away, and what I'm going to say is probably a 12 to 14 foot stand. But he just clipped a tree, so it hit the tree, still hit the deer roughly where he wanted, but the bullet was already taking a tumble, so it ended up coming out like roughly at the like sternum. Left-handed all these years, and you still know my spelling on phone is crap. I mean, I was assuming, but I was like, is last-handed some kind of weird? Because, you know, you have offhand and stuff. Thought it might have been something I'd never heard of. Okay, let's plant... I like how I plant all these creepvine things and then just slowly depleted them. Plant all these fellas. Need to get shocked by jellyfish. Yep, that's good. Need to charge a battery or two, probably. Might as well do that while we're working on stuff. Work, please. Thank you. Alright. All kinds of things. Can't I do... Oh, down here. Thanks, pal. I'll be sure to do that. No worries, Victor. No rush. Alright, what do we got? We got 3... We can leave live ones, I guess? That's probably fine. And then a ton of water. I love the message that pops up saying my dog has leveled up just to see his name. Oh, yeah. What level is your dog? When we did that recent Hirschfeld hunt, I saw Rocky's like somewhere around 46. I want to get him to 50, but I believe getting to 45, it takes as long from that point to get to 50, if not longer, than from 1 to 45. Water for days. Non-vegetarian, by the way, as it's made out of a fish. Good info.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, and then I want to... We'll just eat these raw, I guess. Now we ought to be able to, with these, refill the rest of our stuff. Why was that? Oh, okay. Should be fine. We'll use, I guess, one of these. Cool. Alright, then I wanted to dump those things in the prawn suit, which is currently docked. That's just going to be our, if things go horribly south, kind of, nope, not what I wanted to do, but it's fine. If things go horribly south, the survival kit, kind of. Okay, we have 4 fish, quite a bit of water. We'll leave the rest of that space for resources. I think it needed repaired? Yes. Pescatarian water? You got it. Fish piche? Yes. Something else I've been thinking of. Oh, medkits. But we don't really take that much damage. We're holding on to 1. I mean, we can make another one real quick. I think it's just fiber mesh. Won't be a big deal. Maybe I can even chop down this last thing. Like, why I planted it really at our base when we have them right by the base anyway. I don't know. So we'll get a 4th one of these. If it'll work. Thank you. I'm swimming in fish piche. I like that it's called fish piche now. What's this? Tether tool. Teleport to a nearby sea truck teleportation module. Hold on. Depending on the distance, is that a way to potentially survive drowning? It wouldn't be that hard to make. Let's make a little fiber mesh here. We'll make our mid kits. Just 2 sportsmen. I'm not that great with turkeys, unfortunately. I need to get rid of this. This is just annoying me. So we have to make... Hold on. What is this plastic ingot advanced wiring kit aerogel? That wouldn't be that bad. Do we have the titanium for that? I need 3 if I have it. Pretty consistently having exactly what I need, I must say. Lithium? We continue to use it up. We might not have enough of that. If not, we're not going to worry about it. Exactly what we need again. True, Victor. You got a point. It's going to be a strug hunter, man, but you can do it. I should have pinned that, by the way. Advanced wiring kit and aerogel. Right. So, wiring kit we might have. We have all these random pieces that we've picked up and pretty much not used. But I don't know where they are. They might have been, actually, now that I think of it, in the little bit of storage in the fabricator module that we blew up. There's a wiring kit. So we need to make a computer chip. But that's not going to take too much effort here. Assuming that we have... No, I know we do. Oh, hold on. Let's use one of the copper wires we have already. And, okay, I know we had tons of table coral. Which locker was that in? Don't mind me just flying around here. And then we have the stuff outside for half of the aerogel. I kind of forget exactly. I think it's a ruby, huh? That might be one part we can't do. Because we have... Where is this thing? Pretty sure we're going to need 2 rubies, which we can get next time. Yeah. So I'm going to drop these in here because it's the closest. We'll get those 2 rubies. And then I'm also going to pin, just so I can remember to do it next time, the tether tool thing. This. Which is, that I guess we can make now. Silicone rubber 2 titanium? We might not have that. I know we have the silicone rubber, because we, for some reason, just got a hold of it. So 1 titanium. Okay, surely I can find 1 titanium without that much effort. Probably just in a outcrop of any kind. Figures that would be copper. Should be... I know there's a bunch in these areas. I'm looking for one that doesn't require that much time to get to. Usually on like these little like flat faces you can find them. Naturally, the one time that I need 1 piece of titanium, it's the most difficult thing. You know what else we can look for though? A fragment would work. Cool. Alright. Just for the sake of having that done, we might as well. A super guide? Whoa.
So if it's gonna be like an hour long.
Might as well have all possible information in one place, I guess. Missing something here. Or no, we're not. Curious exactly how that's gonna work, but...
Facilitates instant travel to a bed sea truck teleportation module. Ion cube required for use.
Oh, hold on. You might be able to recharge it. That's interesting. So it's probably something that's kind of like an emergency use thing, but if we're going to drown in, you know, a place where we picked up a bunch of resources or something that it would be very costly to actually die, that might be a really useful thing. I think we're going to probably make sure to do that before we go off exploring next time. But anyway, that is pretty well going to do it for the stream. So we'll go and find someone to raid here, see what's going on the Twitch chat here. Let's see. We could raid Tipsy. It's been a little while since we actually have. He's done a restart, actually, looks like, in Call of the Wild. I'm guessing he's probably... No, he is on PC, but he's actually running around for hunger right now, so a little change of pace if you've seen a ton of Rancho del Royo content. Gonna be something a bit different over here as he's leveling up a, I guess, pretty new account. So anyway, as always, thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support. And we'll see you in today's video. Bye!
Bye.